Hey. Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening? Oh, man. Yeah, we got a really busy show for you today. I know that because I remember yesterday we didn't get to anything. We got some really cool stuff for you. I got some funny stories to tell you, too. Real funny. I got a great story for you today.
Yeah?
Yeah. You look pretty today.
Why, thank you.
No, I was talking to Fred.
Oh.
What?
Thank you.
No, you look pretty. What'd you do there?
Trying to make up to Fred.
Yeah, Fred had it pretty rough yesterday.
Working, baby.
No, I like your makeup. What'd you do?
Nothing.
No, the lips are, you've got some kind of white stuff on your lips?
White? It's sort of a pale.
You wait a second.
You know what kind of lips those are? When you paint them up like that.
What kind of lips
You know what I think about doing to those lips? You're damn right.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think any musicians are coming in today. You can take that lipstick off.
Okay, I'll go back and...
No, that suits you, that particular style of makeup.
I'll try to match this color
Yeah,
again.
try to do that every day, please. All right. Now, don't you guys see something different in Robin today?
It's definitely a twinkle.
Yeah, there's a twinkle.
Twinkle?
Oh, yeah. There's definitely a twinkle.
She's jealous because everybody's going to score.
Yeah, that's it.
So what did I do?
She's trying to punish us.
Trying to tease us.
Yeah. You can't have me, so go to score.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
See, Fred reads you so well. He knows you
I'm like
a book.
an open book to him.
He knows you. He's a great student of psychology.
You can't hide.
He knows people. He's not warped at all. All right, I got to take a break. I really got some really funny stories for everybody today.
Okay.
You'll have a good laugh when I tell you this.
And it is the Chuck Norris bachelor party. I was thinking about it. He's so anxious to see other women already that he's taking a private jet.
Well, my theory is, first of all, he's never getting married. Chuck Norris was married for 20 years and knows better. He's got this really hot piece of ass girlfriend, so he had to, in order just to placate her, he
had to give her a ring.
He gave her an engagement. Joe Piscopo's been engaged for 11 years.
Well, that's true.
So he engaged her so to make her feel like she's got some ring and stuff, but I think this bachelor party's a farce. I think the wedding's a farce. It's totally farcical.
They don't have a date?
I don't think so. I do not think so. So anyway, Chuck Norris is flying in. Right now as we speak, he is on a private jet.
Yeah.
Jetting in.
Get here to see other women.
My wife came home last night. She goes, you mean to tell me Chuck Norris is flying in just for this bachelor party? I said, no, I'm sure he's flying in for business.
Right.
You know.
He might fit some in.
Welcome aboard Private Jet Airlines. And Mr. Norris, we'd like to welcome you and your party. And we see some pretty smooth riding ahead.
This is Tukey Airlines.
This is Tukey Airlines. Welcome to Tukey Airlines. We're the jet airline that flies young bachelors into their bachelor parties.
He's so horny.
By the way, all of our stewardesses are hookers. So please enjoy. Your waitress today will be a former waitress from Hooters. And we think that we're seeing some sunny skies and smooth sailing ahead. So please sit back and relax and enjoy your trip to New York City, where you'll be escorted to Scores.
You know what I like? I like that little thing they say on the airlines now. We know you have a choice in your air travel, so thank you for taking Tukey Airlines.
Yeah.
Yes, we have the sexiest stewardesses. Enjoy celebrating your wedding. Press a button, and condoms will drop down out of the ceiling.
If there's ever a pressure problem in the
if you're feeling some pressure, the condoms will drop out of the ceiling, and we're pretty sure one of our stewardesses can relieve that pressure.
If you're traveling with a young child, put their condom on first.
We want to thank you for flying Tukey Airlines, the airline that more bachelors use for their bachelor parties than any other airline across the country. We know you had your choice of airlines. You could have flown 69 airlines, but you decided to go with Tukey Airlines. By the way, please make sure to keep track of your frequent orgasm miles on Tukey Airlines. The Chuck Norris bachelor party will be happening around 11 o'clock, so we should have you safe and sound into New York's LaGuardia Airport by 10 o'clock. That'll leave you 1 hour to battle the Long Island traffic.
And get to the party.
And get to the party with plenty of time. Please leave a few orgasms for the Scores party. You guys don't want to blow away everything right here on the Tukey Airlines. Just kidding, of course. numbers that are on your seat.
There's a menu.
Yeah. By the way, if you'll notice in the men's room today, we have a special piece of liver sitting there on the counter for you to use on Tukey Airlines. Thank you. Have a pleasant flight. Today's movie, Debbie Does Dallas. On Tukey Airlines, your own private jet airline. And congratulations to our bachelor, Mr. Chuck Norris. By the way, if there are any homos flying with us today, there is yarn for your knitting. Thank you. No problem. Okay. And have a pleasant trip on Tukey Airlines. Thank you for flying with us. Thank you.
Yeah, let's take a break, and then we'll come back, and I'll tell you more about the Chuck Norris bachelor party. We got to figure out who exactly is going today, because the guest list has been changing throughout the week.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It's been shifting.
Yeah, a lot of people whining and complaining that they weren't invited.
So are you telling me that more people are on the list?
This might be ridiculous, because Chuck probably thinks his bachelor party is going to be his 5 friends that he's flying in and just us guys from the show.
Right.
You know, there's going to be about 75 strangers
10
there.
billion strangers.
How do we know?
How do we know what?
How do we know the same thing didn't happen to him, that 5 extra guys said to him that they want him?
Yeah, who knows? Well, Chuck's going to call in any case, or come in before the bachelor party.
Good.
Depending on when his private jet from Tukey Airlines gets in.
I explained to him that there'd be a lot of guys there, or explained to his person.
Yeah, but tell him they're all cool. I mean, no one really cares that Chuck's there. If Chuck's thinking that people are going to sit and watch him.
Yeah, he's not going to have to sit and do an autograph session.
Yeah, I mean, I go, and I don't see anybody.
Although it is going to be a little deflating when Chuck's sitting there and the guy walks up and goes, "Hi, I'm Jeff. I do Howard's Computers."
Hi, I'm in for
Would you
IBM.
instruct all of these guys how to act?
No, you know what, Robin? You don't need to instruct them. They know exactly how to act.
Okay.
Nobody bothers anybody. Everyone's totally caught up in,
Well,
Yeah,
they
right.
know you.
Right.
Yeah.
Once the funny money's handed out, nobody talks to anyone.
And the funny money gets handed out the second we walk in the door. And by the way, I want to be at Scores by 10:15 because I've got a meeting at my house at 4 o'clock.
See, they're not ready for us till like 11.
No, you call up and tell Lonnie we're going to get there at 10:15.
Okay, but I don't know if you can get the girls there that early. I'll do
Why
my
would
best.
you wait until the last minute to tell them what time you wanted to be there?
Because that's the way I operate.
I see.
Okay, thank you.
Makes perfect sense.
I don't need people knowing my plans ahead of time. I'll tell you one thing. This is the one thing my staff gets entirely right. Everything goes off like clockwork.
Gary never blows
Do you know that
one of these parties.
You know what? Gary is king of the bachelor party.
Do you know that I put out a list? It's alphabetized.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's typed up and alphabetized.
Super.
The doorman gets it. It's been faxed over since yesterday.
He left his computer for this.
Yeah. He had to use his computer for the first time.
My wife cornered me last night. You know what she asked me?
What?
She was giving me like a hard time about going and stuff. She asked me if I get a boner when I go.
Oh, gee, a boner.
I said, of course not.
No. Why would you get one of those?
He gets those in the studio, Mary. Don't even worry about what happens in
Studio.
stores.
He gets them on stage when we have a live appearance.
I had one on the way to work today. I was listening to the radio.
And that was an all-news station. All right, we got to take a break, and we'll be back right after this. Hey! Hey! Oh! Yeah! All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. I got 2 laughing maniacs on there. Fran and Jackie. They get each other going.
It's like they're on a date.
Yeah. When one starts, the other one starts going. It's unbelievable. Very funny. All right, very good. Roger Clinton, the brother of President Clinton, got bumped from the Letterman show. He was in town, so I was thinking maybe I'll tell him to come by the bachelor party.
Oh, sure.
That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Roger Clinton.
Well, we never got to throw him one, and he recently got married.
Yeah. I got a feeling he comes to this bachelor party, he'll get divorced. Run off with one of the Scores girls. I've come close to doing that. I've fallen in love there a few times.
You always come back talking about at least one of the girls.
Yeah. Wonder who it's going to be this time. I don't know. There's this blonde stripper there, Michelle, that I always wanted to dance for me, but she's always dancing for Ronnie, the limo driver. Would somebody tell her that he's a limo driver?
He's not Howard.
Yeah. She's always running over to him and dancing for him. You know.
You really like her, and Ronnie gets her?
Yeah. He always steals my girl from me.
Keep Ronnie outside till you're done with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Ronnie, wait in the car.
Ronnie steals my girl. That's special girlfriends. Last night, to prepare for the Chuck Norris bachelor party, I don't know about you guys, but of course I pleasured myself, you know, after watching Rocky 2.
What's the correlation?
None. That's a great movie.
You don't mention Jo Lynn anymore.
Oh, yeah, baby.
She's there still?
Well, yeah, she's there once in a while. She lives out of town, so she comes in once in a while.
Okay.
I go for all the girls. I don't discriminate.
Can I tell you something about that girl, Michelle?
Yeah.
I always wanted to get her to dance for me.
Yeah.
I think she's great.
Yeah.
And Ronnie, like, really hogs her.
Yeah.
So now it's come down to where I have to pay Ronnie to free her up.
Really? What does she see in him?
I give Ronnie money. I go, Ronnie, come on, stop hogging.
Well, what is he? What is he?
You think she's staying with Ronnie because she likes him?
Yeah.
She likes him.
She goes right to him.
Doesn't he pay her for every dance?
Yes.
Thank you.
But I would pay her better.
Everybody's giving her the same money, I guess.
I guess. Stop giving the other guys so much money. You better load me up with like 10 grand in
We always
money.
load you up, and I try to really regulate those guys. Because last time they were completely out of
Give
control.
everybody $15 and just, me.
At some point, Ronnie should have to be Ronnie again.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be able to get a girl to dance.
Yeah, a limo driver shouldn't be showing me up.
Once every 3 months, the guy isn't a limo driver. Cut him a break.
40 girls, and of course I want the one I can't have. Yeah. Because of Ronnie, everyone has to wear a sign now declaring their occupation. All right? Because he's ruined it for everyone.
And see if it makes a difference?
Yeah. Yeah.
And what do you put, like, on, say, Stuttering John? What would he wear?
Intern. Who gets an occasional couple of dollars because we feel bad for him. How's that?
There's a lot of questions. What do you put on Gary?
And on mine you put author, television star, radio star, soon-to-be film star.
Head of his own production company.
Head of Howard Stern Productions. Yeah, right, like General Georgie Jessel. Yeah, like I have to carry a separate piece of cardboard with my medals on it.
A sandwich board.
Yeah. Yeah, we all have to wear uniforms.
Have Gorilla wheel your sandwich board around.
Yeah. So last night, after watching Rocky 2, which is a really good movie, you forget how good it is. But thank God HBO plays it every 6 hours.
So you don't
so you don't forget. They don't let you forget. So exciting, too, because White Rocky beats up a black guy.
Who is
First time I ever saw that in my career.
I think that it must be Cinemax, or one of the others is playing The Client all the time. So every afternoon I go home and see that little boy on trial again.
HBO is doing
that. Is
yeah.
the one?
Every 10 minutes.
Every afternoon.
That movie was not made to be seen more than once because you can barely get through it one time. That was not great cinema. What, Demolition Man? Yeah.
Oh, I hated Demolition Man.
Over and over.
Which one is Demolition Man?
That's the one where he was frozen.
And Wesley Snipes had blonde hair.
Yeah, I've watched that like 100 times already. I've gotten to the point that I actually can memorize lines from it. Dennis Leary to Sylvester Stallone. You know what I want? I want to eat a hamburger. I want to have a normal life. I want to breathe fresh air. I want to... Click.
Turn it on.
By the way, to celebrate the bachelor party, Scott the engineer made it 450 degrees in here to get us hot and ready for the show.
If I can't go,
you'll be all warmed up.
Yeah.
You'll be sleepy.
But there was something I wanted to tell you. Oh, yeah, so last night I pleasured myself right after Rocky 2. Mm-hmm. And then about 2 o'clock in the morning, my wife came back. She was away for 4 days.
Oh, she arrived home just in time for the bachelor party.
Yeah, so 2 o'clock in the morning, of course, my wife came home and, didn't come home at 2 in the morning, but woke up, went to the bathroom. So now she's back to waking me up. So I don't sleep through the night anymore. I've been up since 2. She woke me up at 2, and I don't know, I reached over, I touched her butt, and I got aroused. I was like, wow. Not only did I, finish myself off a few hours ago, but I'm ready for her now. So I started.
I'm a love machine.
I'm a love monster. So I started rubbing her butt, and it felt good.
Mm-hmm.
And
you didn't do anything, though?
No, I did. I gave it to her.
Okay.
So she was like, come on, I'm tired. I'm going, hey, you know what? I'm going to Scores later today. She goes, really? I go, yeah, Chuck Norris bachelor party. She goes, oh, okay, we can make love. See, that gets her going. She's good. Yeah, gets her going.
I better.
So I got it on with her. And I'm pretty virile. You know what I mean?
Come on, Howard. That was one night. Stop
yeah, but you know,
1 night in 20 years.
All week I had pleasured myself. And then, you know, I woke up and, you know, I pleasured myself just a few hours earlier, and then I woke up at 2 in the morning and did it to her. You know, full force.
Like I said, do it for a couple of weeks, and then I'll say you're virile. This
got a
is
point.
A fluke.
Well, give me a 19-year-old girlfriend, and I can do it. So she emptied my tanks, but I tell you, I'm still ready to go for scores. Nothing slows me down. No, nothing ruins my good time. Yeah.
Now, I still am not sure Jackie's showing up.
I'll be there.
You're going to be there?
I will be there.
Good man.
By your side.
Don't be pussy whipped.
Take a Michelle.
I bet you he'll get it, too. And she avoids me.
Oh, I wonder what that's all about.
Can't do something.
Oh.
No, I don't know why. I mean, no, she claims that I'm always busy. I'm always tied up.
You can get unbusy. Tell her.
Well, why don't you just start singing out, "Oh, Michelle," and hold up a few bucks?
They go around you like a hornet's nest. So
I know, and I don't like that. I'm going to talk to Lonnie. I want one girl at a time to do a dance for me. I can't look at 900 girls and enjoy myself. But there's going to be a lot of guys here today. Hey, Gary, how many guys are coming today?
Maybe you should have Gary send the girls to you. So
well, how's he? You know what Gary does. Gary forgets he's working.
Well, what happens with you, Jackie? Do you have a couple around you at once, or just one at a time?
I just usually do one girl for like a dance or two.
Do you ever tell them?
It's a weird move that I don't understand because I'm not always there. A lot of times a girl comes up and says, "Do you want to dance?" And then she says, "And can my friend dance too?"
I know.
That means you're paying for both.
But you feel if you say no that she's going to like do a crummy.
They do. No. If you say no, the girl that you say no to, I said, "Hey, just one at a time. I can't concentrate." And they get like miffed.
I know.
No, but the girl that you already said yes to is miffed too.
No, that never happens. It's the one that you turn away.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the one I don't have a heart to turn anyone away.
But the one who you turn away, and then if you try to get a dance from them later, alone,
they get mad.
They go, "Oh, well, you know, before you turn me away."
They're like an elephant.
You're going to try to convince me you bunch of leches have heart?
Yeah, you feel bad.
No, we don't have hearts. It's just if we want to dance with them later, they're mad at us. I don't have a heart.
No, I do. I get like, oh, gee, I hate to insult this girl. And I don't mean it in an insulting way. It's just they're like, hey, you know.
But that's their whole thing.
Too much going on at once.
I wonder how many would dance with you if you didn't have any money in your hands.
None.
A lot.
Well, that's what.
Jackie.
You mean if we went there today, or if Howard went there on just another day? See, people like.
I'm talking about if you're just a guy.
No, they dance for money.
You don't have any money
None.
in your hands.
None. Zero.
This is business.
Right, but you know.
But Howard, what happens is this is how all the guys run through their money, because what happens is 50 girls come out,
right,
and then 4 go to like Neil,
right.
So 4 girls dance with Neil for 3 songs,
and Neil promises them.
That's 4 times 20 times 3. It's $240.
Right.
And that's how come Neil's out of money right away, because I give him $200 to start.
Yeah, I always see Neil running around. No girls would dance for him. I go, what happened? Because I ran out of money.
Yeah, he lets if 4 girls dance for you for 3 songs, you're out $240.
That's suckers.
But they know that.
No wonder Neil ends up with a guy.
But Neil should say, hey, listen,
Cheaper.
one at a time.
Yeah.
It's also weird.
Neil ended up with Gay Rich at the end of last
Yeah, you had to have Gay Rich dance.
I know.
Last time the girls were chasing me around, they kept going, that short guy there owes us, I think it was $380.
Yeah.
What about when a girl dances for you and she's not good and she says, you want another dance? It's weird to say. It's weird saying no.
Rob, why are you in here? Why are you in here? I'm doing my radio show. What?
I was bringing in this Sally head.
Yeah, but is he allowed to just walk in?
He's supposed to ask me, and if I'm not here, he's supposed to ask John.
Did you ask John? Oh, you did. All right. It always breaks my momentum. I'm in the middle of a thought. It's distracting. You've never done this for a living. Leave the Sally head there. All right, thank you. Give it to me later.
He wanted to be in.
He had to be in here. He heard scores being discussed.
He feels it's his forte.
Yeah, right. He feels it's. Oh, why am I not in there? What were you saying, Jackie, before that idiot interrupted a radio show that I make my living doing?
A girl dances with you.
Yeah.
And you're not too enthused, and she says, you want another dance? It's weird saying, no, I really want to wait and get something better. I mean, you know what I mean?
I know.
I usually say, I think I'm going to get something to eat. And no, I think I'm going to go get a drink.
Go to the bathroom, get something to eat, got to get a drink. But thanks anyway, maybe later.
No.
But then you have to go through the whole rules of getting up and the whole thing.
And then you give up your good spot.
I'm asking
we can find bad stuff in anything.
You lose your seat on the couch.
Yeah, right. Yeah. You notice I don't ever get up from the couch.
It's musical chairs.
Yeah.
Because there's 30 guys and there's 15 seats.
Right.
So if you get something to eat,
you're out.
That's right.
You're odd man out.
This sucks, this party.
But it really is like...
I'm not going.
Yeah, this is a big problem. we talk before
I was so busy eating lobster, I didn't get a seat.
Right, yeah.
But it really is survival of the fittest, because I was explaining the party to somebody yesterday, and like 30 girls come in, and there are those girls who are just really aggressive. And then some of the other girls who've never been to this party before, they get really disillusioned. They end up eating at the buffet, and they say, you know what, it's not worth. So like 10 of the girls make
a ton of money.
Right. 10 of the girls make a ton of money, and 10 of the girls just like sit around and don't care.
Well, let me ask you, because I was going to ask.
Well, this party's going to be different. There's more guys.
Yeah, but I was going to ask if that situation where a girl walks up and says, "Well, can my friend dance with me and you too?"
Yeah.
If they aren't trying to help some of these shy girls get into the mix.
Could be, but. You know, some of the guys do like to watch two girls dance together. They simulate lesbianism.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't either, because I know it's not real.
And then 3 is ridiculous.
Yeah. I had 5 at one time.
That's insane.
You're not even looking at the 4th and 5th one.
Nah, it's no fun.
3-ring circus.
But that's what happens.
You know, that's true. I never liked, as a kid, going to a 3-ring circus. My parents had to take me to one ring at a time.
Look.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, where do I look?
Yeah, my parents used to say, I said, I don't like 3 rings. I like to. Guy is hanging from a wire 300 feet in the air with a tiger underneath about to eat him, and I'm busy watching a clown coming out of a car.
A guy walking into a cannon.
Yeah, who needs that? 3-ring circus.
And the best stuff, you're sitting in front of ring number 1, and all the good stuff's
in ring number 3.
Yeah. I'm always looking at the other guy. Hey, look at Ronnie having so much fun over there. Why am I not having fun?
Circus,
But that's why the party gets really weird. That's why about halfway through the party, if you go near the food, you'll find some of the women just sitting down.
I know, I saw that.
With Ganji and Greg, they all sit there and they're like chatting. They're eating and they're having a meal.
And who wants to talk?
That's what Ganji and Greg do.
Yeah.
They always come back with stories of how they talk to the girl.
Who cares?
There's an airplane waiting.
Hey, to each his own. I'm glad there are guys there who just want to talk. I'm not interested in talking.
The last time, I don't know how many girls Lonnie sent, but I would say there were 20 women sitting by the buffet with nothing to do.
Hey, you know what?
And there was
it's always good to have women in abeyance.
Yeah.
Especially with Chuck coming, you don't want to be embarrassed in front of Hollywood celebrity. We guaranteed him a great bachelor party. So I don't care if there's 20 women in abeyance. Let them sit there and eat. I want everything perfect for today. I do not want to be embarrassed.
And you won't be.
The day is not the day to run out of women.
Today is not the day to suddenly say, Lonnie, cut down on the amount of women.
Do you plan on sitting next to him or across from him or anywhere near him?
No, I don't want to even have anything to do with Chuck. Please, if he interrupts me, it's going to be a crummy bachelor party. I don't even want to see Chuck. And if Chuck has to see me, then he's having a bad time. Gary, you're in charge of Chuck.
I will. I'll take care of him.
You just make sure that he's busy.
But you know how popular our parties are getting, Howard?
How popular?
Everybody wants to be involved in them. What's that?
Well, who wouldn't want to be?
What's that new movie that's coming out? What was it called? Showgirls?
Yeah, with Demi Moore.
Right.
No, that's Stripper.
But there's a new movie coming out called Showgirls.
Yeah.
The movie's not even ready yet.
Right.
The people who make the movie are overnighting a 15-minute piece of the videotape that they asked, would we please show on the monitors so that you could see it.
All right. Fair enough. I'll watch it.
They haven't even edited the movie yet.
Who cares?
That's funny.
People are naked. Put it up on the screen. Let me see what's doing.
So there are video monitors there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What are they usually playing?
Rock videos, because the girls are dancing to them.
I see.
Right. Every once in a while, they throw sports on.
So how loud is this music?
Oh.
Not loud enough.
Oh, okay.
You can still hear the girls talking.
I see. Because I was going to say, does this brown out all conversation?
Could there be a no talking rule?
Another chance. My boyfriend.
I listen to you every day when I drop my daughter off going to school.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
You like these? I got them for Christmas.
I swear somebody said that to me.
I want to be a singer.
I want to be a lawyer. Wait, send the tape. I'm going to law school.
Lord. Yeah, anyway, so that should be fun, though. I mean, throwing a party for, like, a celebrity is cool.
We have about 23 guys, 24 guys coming up.
So who's on the list now?
Okay, it's the regular guys, you know, everyone associated with the show. And then I guess we let the E guys in, didn't we?
Well, did Stuttering John decide not to go?
He's coming, but he has to leave at 1. He has to go to Las Vegas.
Oh, he is
anyway.
going to share that slot with Ralph.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some slot. They're both going to be in there. Jay Leno's coming?
Yeah, he's coming.
He's coming. You going to invite Roger Clinton?
If you want
know
to.
what? He might annoy me the whole time, because he likes to talk a lot, that guy.
And he's one of those guys who has to touch you.
Yeah. Hey, Howard. Hey, Howard. This is great. We're having a great time. It's like, you know what, man? Not allowed.
The guy, he's the president's brother, and now we don't want.
I don't want anyone who's going to bug me. You know, he might feel compelled to bug me. See, I figure Chuck's quiet. He'll just sit there and have a good time.
Well, plus Chuck is bringing 5 of his buddies. So
let them all do their stupid thing, whatever that is. I was even thinking maybe
Roger will bug him.
Yeah.
Well, who's been bugging you to come that's not on the list?
Well, I know that Scott DePace and Eric from E.
Oh, are they begging?
Yeah, because I told them they can only have one slot.
Well, here's what happened. Here's the deal with Scott DePace. I told the guys from E that they were all allowed to come earlier in the week.
Yeah.
But the rest of the guys from E haven't told Scott yet.
Yeah, I know. They've been holding it back from Scott. Yeah, yanking him around. He's been bumming the whole week.
See you Friday.
I can't go.
Which one of us, man?
Yeah.
Which one of us?
No, I told Einziger last week they could go.
I think Scott just found out right the second he
go. Yeah, that would have been funny.
Right now he's punching all of that.
And I know Gambling Dan keeps going, is there any chance, man? Is there any chance? I don't want to bother you, but if there's any chance at all.
I like Gambling Dan, but, how much money does a guy like that take up?
There seems to be no limit on the money.
Right.
We've never run out.
Well, you can't abuse it either. The day we run out is going to be a sad day.
For all
our egos.
Would be funny. There's the party I want to see.
All our egos will be crushed.
Right. When you guys run out of money and the girls leave the room.
Like a vacuum.
Tell Gambling Dan his odds are about 3 to 1 that he might end up there.
I say let him flip for it again.
Yeah, that's funny. Let him gamble. Is he here?
Yeah.
All right, Gambling Dan, real quick. I always like to see him gamble. This is the kid who swore he's not going to gamble anymore.
Give him 2 out of 3.
Because he gambled away his college tuition money. He's like a real hardcore gambler and has a gambling problem but doesn't know it. Want to gamble?
What's to lose for him? Besides not coming.
Last time, wasn't it, he gets to stay for 20 minutes.
Right.
All right. Here's the deal, Gambling Dan. Same deal as last time.
Okay.
You can stay for 20 minutes. You have 20 minutes at the party. And 20 minutes can be fun.
That's yours already.
And now you know what it's like. Now you've seen it.
Yeah, it's yours. Coin flip? All right. But I'm telling you, man, if you don't...
That was like the best party I've ever been to in my entire life.
All right, Dan, but listen carefully. You've got 20 minutes at the best party you've ever been to in your entire life. I'm telling you, point blank, you cannot come if you lose this flip, or else the bet is meaningless. So at least get in for 20 minutes. And you know what? Maybe it'll be 25 minutes.
Yeah, nobody's going to be watching. You might get the whole party.
But, Gary, you got to throw him out.
He's pretending he's thinking about it. He's not thinking about it. He's open to push.
He loves to gamble. You know what? He loves gambling.
I am thinking about it, though.
But you would be there for...
It's like mush right now,
Howard, make it 45 minutes.
All right. I'm going to tell you what. You would take the 45 minutes?
Yeah, don't
make it a half hour.
30.
Right. 30 minutes.
20.
30 minutes, but exact 30 minutes. You got the egg timer going on.
Yeah, no, I know what to do.
All right.
Why are you giving him 30?
All right, 25.
Thanks a lot, Robbie.
22.
It's either 25 minutes in heaven or 0. Or you could be at the whole party.
Hey, Dan, I got a question. Before you went to the party and you'd only heard about it, was it better than what you'd heard?
Much better.
Right.
Better than anything you can never experience. Anything you could dream about.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. Dan's on heroin.
I know. Want to do the coin toss? You got 25 minutes. It's good. That's good for at least 6 or 7 lap dances.
We'll all say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 20
And that'll be
minutes.
funny when he walks out the door.
I haven't gambled since the track.
Right.
I've been good.
And you did
now I'm sitting there.
But the last coin toss was after the track.
Well, I don't count. Well,
No.
Yeah, he doesn't count that.
yeah, because I
money.
won. I haven't lost since.
Right. You haven't lost since the track.
Yeah.
So you're on a roll. But I'm serious. 25 minutes in there, that's yours.
That
you
could
have
be
it.
7 dances.
That could be 7 lap dances. The average song is 3 minutes.
You got 25 minutes.
21 minutes plus
dances.
time to eat at the buffet for 3 minutes.
Can I go 2 out of 3 or is it just 1 and done?
1 and done. like 2 out of 3 is going to help. And then when you leave, 25 guys chanting loser.
Wow. Okay, I'll go for the flip again.
You want the whole thing?
Yeah, I want the whole thing.
I think you're nuts. I would have taken the 25 minutes sure thing in the party.
You're going to call
All
it
right,
in the
Gary,
end?
I'm going to ask you to flip this time.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
This time Gary's flipping.
Last time it was a head.
So what are you calling?
Heads.
That'll teach you a good lesson. You gave up 25 minutes in heaven.
Oh, no.
Sorry, man. I got to stick to it or else it's not good.
You really do, though.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks.
I wanted you there.
He gambled.
And you know what? He's such a schmo. Once you get in there, you probably would have been there for an hour. We would have forgotten.
Who's going
about
to
it.
be watching you?
You gave it up.
Okay, I can go cry now.
Go ahead. Goodbye. Loser. Loser. That's it. You know, this is a good lesson for him. I love this kid, but... Sorry.
Loser. When I say it's only 95 degrees out.
Your streak continues.
Walk around the
What a loser. He had 25 minutes.
Probably had the whole party.
Yeah.
Who's going to be watching him?
Gary would have been watching him? Gary would have come up to me in the middle of the party and said, you know what? Let Dan stay.
Yeah, I can't throw him out.
Yeah. Dope. Stupid. He can't come.
No, you have to
stick with it.
That's just not funny.
Poor bastard.
I couldn't believe he won the last time.
You know what? We should have made him come blindfolded and like stand in a corner. That would have been funny.
Did you see his body English when he lost?
Oh.
He does enjoy it, man.
He loves losing.
It's like an orgasm.
It's drugs to him.
Because he's sitting there going, it could have gone the other way.
All he had to do, he had a 50-50 chance, the best odds in the world.
The easiest bet.
The easiest bet.
No brainer.
No brainer.
Could have gone anyway.
That guy's a loser.
Himself, you know? It's so easy.
And he had a taste of it the last time, so now
so
he
like, knows what he just lost.
Yeah. This is worse than losing money.
See if he'll do double or nothing.
Yeah. I got to take a break.
I got it. And let's have him come back in. He could win his chance to go to this party.
20 minutes
But
again.
if he loses this chance and the next party.
Ooh, you really...
There you go.
Gambling Dan, the gambling man.
Man, that is a really evil disease.
Yeah, that gambling.
Got to know when to fold them.
Robin's got a good point. What if we offer him now? Okay, you want to get back in? You could get back in, but then you miss for the rest of your life all the other bets. No, that's no good.
You know why that doesn't work?
Because he's probably saying...
Then we can keep doing that until he wins.
That's right. No.
Losing has no...
This is much better.
This is much meaner.
No.
Wait a second. Why don't you put up his internship? He doesn't get credit for the internship.
No,
come on.
Too cruel.
Then we got to throw him out.
Yeah, but he's bet on that.
Yeah, I know he would. He doesn't care. He would give up his college tuition. That's the problem.
We could get him down to his underwear.
You want to see that?
You know, you want all of his future earnings. We could have anything.
You could have anything from that guy.
Has he got any jewelry?
Yeah. I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words. We got to do Stuttering John. John, come on in. Do I have to take a break first?
Yes, we should.
All right, I got to take a break first, and you got to hear Stuttering John with Riddick Bowe.
And Evander Holyfield?
Yeah. It's real funny because Evander Holyfield's person says to John, please, no matter what you do, you're not allowed to ask Mr. Holyfield any racial questions. You know, we've nothing to do with black and white and all that kind of stuff. Just ask boxing. Whatever. You know, he's not looking to become a great philosopher. John goes, okay. And
boom.
All right.
As soon as he gets that mic.
Yeah.
Hero of the stupid.
This is a good one, man. Yeah, okay. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
A lot of fun.
You didn't ask him how, because he had that heart condition.
Who's Stuttering John?
No, Evander Holyfield. That's what got him out of boxing. Remember when he retired because supposedly his heart didn't work right or something?
Yeah. Well, John's first question is this. He goes up, he goes, "Boo!" Evander has a little mini heart attack.
And then I read in the paper that Evander was coming back into boxing because God had cured him.
Yeah. I read that.
But
believe that?
I heard some medical experts say that he was misdiagnosed in the first place. So
they're all really into that whole God thing.
Yeah, no. Well, you'd be too if you're going to get your head bashed in. You'd become superstitious also. All right, we got to take a break, and we'll listen to Stuttering John when we get back. All right, we're back. That's my favorite band. White Zombie?
Oh, yeah.
I love those guys.
I know, they're great. He's a great guy, too.
Rob Zombie?
He's a really nice guy.
You know what's funny? You know how goofy he looks with that giant hat and stuff?
Yeah.
So one night, Ralph and, Richard back there?
Yeah, he was goofing on him.
Well, Richard was at a club, and Richard had a few too many drinks, and Rob Zombie walked in.
Yeah.
So Rob, he was like trying, Rob Zombie walked in, he was trying to be called cool with his hat and everything, and Richard walks up to him in front of all these girls and goes, hey, he instructs all these girls to go up to Rob Zombie and say, nice shirt, Junior.
Oh.
So they go, so he walks by and Richard goes, hey, nice shirt, Junior. And all the chicks go, yeah, nice shirt, Junior. And Rob Zombie turned around and left.
I yelled at him for
it. Didn't that happen?
Yeah, it was at my gig.
Yeah. Oh, he did it there?
Yeah.
It was nice hat, Junior.
Oh, nice hat, Junior? Oh, was it? That's worse.
Yeah.
Because he's so into that hat.
He's standing there with his hat, he's like leaning, looking like a rock star, looking all cool.
He stopped wearing that hat,
Richard goes to me. He goes, Richard's like, nice hat, Junior. He goes, hey, go say, hey, nice hat, Junior. So I go, nice hat, Junior. And
Junior.
It wasn't even that loud, and then he got two girls to do it. Until that finally, like 10 minutes later, he left.
Yeah.
Rob Zombie
left because everyone was walking up to him going, nice hat, Junior.
And like I was having a great conversation with Rob Zombie, and they left because of these. Everybody coming up to him.
John's like, he's like.
John's trying to network.
He's networking over there with him.
And everyone's ruining it.
John was so pissed because he ran out on.
What is it, Gorilla?
I was right next to him. It was so uncomfortable.
So
uncomfortable.
He also pissed off Joey Ramone.
Oh, Joey Ramone
had a big fight with him.
And Richard got scared. He was holding a drink. Joey yelled at him, and Richard dropped his drink and ran.
Joey started yelling at Richard?
Yeah.
How come?
Richard said when he flashed his yellow teeth, he got really scared and left.
I don't know. He was yelling at Joey Ramone about something.
Richard gets a few in him, and then he insults everybody.
Something happens to Richard. I think he's done a lot of things.
Hey, Richard, come on in here, man. Take a bow.
Richard calls me from John's house. He's John's assistant. My phone rings. Hello, this is Richard. I'm calling from John Melendez's house. Could you please hold for John? Nicest, most polite guy in the world.
And then he has a few drinks.
Took a little drink.
Another
guy.
Wild man.
The guy's a Eucharist minister.
But he's funny. But he just becomes a different person.
Yeah.
It's not like
he goes up to rock stars and starts insulting them. Where is
he's
Richard?
another wannabe musician around here.
Yeah. Oh, you got to hear him sing.
Is he dead?
He doesn't know what a key is.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Never met a key you didn't like. Richard, man, what's your story? Look at Richard wearing his Scores pants. He found the baggiest pants he could wear.
They're so baggy, he had to tuck them into his shoes.
That's nothing. Did you see what Fred put on for today?
No.
Fred's wearing bike shorts and aqua shoes.
There you go.
Let me see. Stand up, man.
I'm for comfort.
They're going to see you, Freddie.
For comfort.
Oh man, look at this. Oh, man. Practically naked.
Just about.
If you get...
Let me see shoes. What do you wear, ballet slippers?
No, those are aqua socks.
What are aqua socks?
To wear around the pool.
Yeah.
You're wearing pool shoes
I'm
here?
wearing pool shoes, man.
Fem sandals.
They're ventilated.
Those are fem sandals, is right.
Oh, what is he wearing over there?
Gay people laugh at that outfit.
Flying around the building in that.
You're wearing like a gay shirt, man. Look at that.
Gay shirt.
It is. You go down to the village, you see these guys. Only thing you miss is the combat. Only thing you miss is the combat boots and a little hot pants.
Fred, man, you ain't winning this argument. You're wearing homo shoes.
These are not homo.
Homo.
Out of here.
Homo.
Bend over.
Richard, what's your story? So you walked up to Rob. You told all the girls.
Oh no! I mean, because Ralph makes it sound like I was like a raving lunatic.
You were though.
But I was sitting there, and he was egging me on the whole time. I mean, because it was a nice party. And there was free drinks and everything, so
you were getting drunk.
Well, yeah, no, we took advantage of the free drinks, and so Ralph was sitting there drinking Jägermeister, and we were just kind of,
glomming,
just goofing on people, having fun.
Right.
And then Rob Zombie shows up, and he looks like a monster with this huge hat, and all this hair, and this whole thing, and it was just a really funny thing to see after he had a few drinks. And
right.
Like, and I just got done telling Ralph some kind of story. I said, nice something, Junior, and he goes, look at that. And I said, yeah, nice hat, Junior. And then all of a sudden, Ralph's like, tell him. I'm like, no, I can't. So then after, maybe another drink or two, I started screaming, nice hat, Junior. And he kept, looking over at me. And then...
Oh, you insulted him.
And then the girls that were there, that, were also enjoying the free drinks, I got them to, scream it in unison at me.
Nice hat, Junior.
He didn't think it was just, it wasn't bad when it was one drunk guy annoying him. But then he thought, the whole place was turning
up. You got a whole bunch of girls now.
So what did you yell at Joey Ramone?
Oh, I just think I was trying to be nice to him.
And he almost decked you.
No, but he didn't almost deck me. He just turned around and he just told me to shut up. He's like, will you please shut up? And he really scared me. Look at
what is it, Gorilla?
Joey Ramone was nice haircut, Junior.
Oh, is that what that was?
It's being nice.
It's being nice. Hey, nice haircut, Junior.
Richard's blanking out because the whole rest of the night it was just find something wrong with somebody and tell Richard to go goof on it.
Yeah, right.
Junior. Nice shirt, Junior. Nice hat, Junior.
So Joey Ramone's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I got scared, and I was pretty.
You
quiet
dropped your drink.
Yeah.
That's what Rob Zombie should have done, there. He could have nipped it in the bud. See, Joey nips that crap right in the bud.
He can take care of it.
Hey, come on, step outside. I'm gonna kick your ass. Hey, come on, Junior.
Yeah, Joey wasn't gonna have anything to do with that.
Nice gun, Junior. That Junior thing's. There's nothing worse than calling a dude Junior. That is so cool. Hey, Junior. Junior. Joey Ramone, Junior. Nice haircut.
Rob Zombie Jr. The guy looks like a monster, you know?
You're funny, man.
We had a good time.
You're coming to the party today, right?
Yeah, I got my pants on.
He always manages to get a girl when he's at Scores, man.
I know.
There's one girl hangs all over him the whole night.
Yeah, another guy gets married at Scores.
I like those girls.
Yeah, who doesn't?
That'd be the ultimate to like perform a wedding ceremony at Scores.
Yeah,
one of the strippers. Scores wife.
Yeah, we should have a minister standing by. Maybe you know what?
You're a minister.
I'll bet you guys money that Chuck Norris might dump his girlfriend and end up marry one of the Scores girls. I'm telling you, man. I bet you this causes the breakup of his relationship.
The beginning of the end.
He's going to start seeing a whole new picture.
Yeah. Then we could have the breakup party.
Yeah, big breakup party. And don't call Chuck Norris Jr., okay? Because I'll throw you out.
Hey, Junior, nice beard.
Yeah, nice beard, Junior.
Karate chop.
Nice karate chop, Junior.
Junior, because he'll kick your ass.
Oh, I know.
That guy can still fight.
Richard's dead in the
Yeah.
corner.
Nice acting, Junior.
Yeah. I've always hated when guys call me pal and dude and guy.
And Chief is another one.
Chief is a real bad one.
I used to be a paper boy, and the guy always used to call me,
hey, Chief.
Hey, how much, Chief? And I hated that.
Chief, how much, Chief? Gary is a paper boy.
Trying to be nice.
What?
At least they're trying to be nice. Junior is like...
Junior's the worst.
Total put down.
Hey, Chief.
Hey, Bucky.
I used to go get a haircut. My mom used to make me go to this guy, Joe, the barber. And then he called me Chief. And it was bad enough that the guy was hardly a barber. I mean, all he could do was give a crew cut.
And he's angry.
And he's angry. And he's pissed off at the world. And then he's calling me Chief. And I'm crying in the chair. Chief. What's the matter, Chief? You don't want a haircut? Your mommy don't want you to get a haircut? What's the matter, Chief? What? Tell Joe.
And the guy that used to call me Chief also used to call me Butch.
Oh, Butch?
Yeah. Hey, what do you got there, Butch?
Oh.
Weird guy.
Hey, Butch. That's angry guys, man. Oh, man. But what do you got there, Butch? I got your stupid paper. I've been bringing it to you every day, you bastard.
Thanks, Chief.
Thanks, Chief. Okay, Butch. Butch.
You're the chorus, Sonny.
But it's worse if we call that in front of girls. Hey, Butch. Junior. Poor Rob Zombie had the whole look put together. He probably spent hours putting the whole thing
girls
together.
were probably giving him the eye.
Yeah, 5 minutes before, he thought he was going to pick up those girls who were goofing on him.
Yeah. Hi, girls. Hi, Junior.
Nice hat,
Hey,
Junior.
Butch. Nice hat, Butch.
What's fun about Howard? He's like a really down-to-earth guy.
Yeah, no.
Hanging out, he'd just be a really good guy. And an idiot here is yelling, "Hey, Junior, nice hat."
Yeah, that's your assistant.
You know what's
He's
funny,
assisting
though? Rob doesn't wear the hat anymore.
No, he doesn't. And he looks a hell of a lot
Got
better.
him out of that hat.
He owes you. Help it out.
Yeah, the hat was not happening.
Where's the hat, Junior?
Like, I could see wearing a hat once.
Once or twice.
Yeah, right. Not every time you go out.
Everywhere he
Like,
was.
don't make it your whole identity.
Because now every rock star is trying to develop, like, you know how the guy in AC/DC wears those shorts, that schoolboy
Yeah.
outfit? Everyone's trying to develop, like, a weird look that they created.
Yeah, I know. Now the hat. I guess that's the death of the hat. You see those big dreadlocks and a
I
hat?
think he went home that night and burned it.
Yeah.
Well, it was spandex, the hat. Remember, it was like all like shiny. And
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah.
Like one of those giant hats you wear at a football game.
Yeah, exactly.
Number one hat.
You know what I just realized? Richard has a hat just like that.
Does he?
Yeah, that big cowboy hat you wear the Jackies.
You don't see him wearing it all the time, though.
Yeah, he doesn't wear it every day.
Yeah, just like a straw cowboy hat I wore for the 4th of July.
Right.
His 4th of July.
I see the correlation.
Fred's look is bicycle shorts and thongs.
Pool shoes.
And aqua socks.
There you go. You gotta spit it out, man. You gotta spit it out. You gotta spit it out, John.
Sorry.
Poor John trying to
John loves to get in on the goofing, only the words just won't.
The words won't come, and he sprays the whole microphone.
Bagwear. John does a weird thing. He doesn't wear socks anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And his feet stink.
and they smell. It's
I know.
They don't. The whole room smells.
I know.
from the feet.
I
You know
know.
why it's so hot in here? It's like you wear socks.
Dude,
sweat it
you
out.
can wear, socks aren't going to make
It's
the
worse.
difference.
Gary, tell him how bad it is an hour off this, man.
It's bad, but I still wear socks.
Yeah. John thinks he looks cool.
Is
No,
John
it's not that
hardly
at all.
gets
Let's
dressed
see. Look,
anymore.
It's just easy, you know.
Yeah, and your feet stink, dude. Oh my God.
Damn, I started once and it turns around on me.
You called attention to yourself.
Thank you.
All right, let's take a break and then do this Stuttering John interviews. All right, Junior and Butch? Junior and Butch.
See you, Chief.
Oh, shut the heck up.
All right, we're going to take a break and we'll be back right after this. Welcome to Lollapalooza. All right. Dogs are still going. Anyway, quiet, mother. Quiet, grandmama. Quiet. Quiet down, grandmama. All right, let's say that Stuttering John went to a Riddick Bowe Evander Holyfield press conference announcing their third bout on November 4th in Las Vegas.
They fought twice already?
Yeah. Who knew? Outside the press conference in Bryant Park, first comes announcer Michael Buffer. You know, that's the guy, let's get ready to rumble.
You'd think they were announcing that God was coming down to earth the way this whole thing was set up.
Yeah, well, they're trying to sell tickets.
Well, Robin, apparently the first two fights were like historic fights. You don't know anything about
I saw the second one.
Yeah, but I don't think they sold well.
Oh, because I don't know.
I don't think anybody cared. Seriously. I don't think... Did they sell well?
I went to the second fight when Bowe took the title away from Holyfield. That did pretty well.
It did?
The first one I don't think anybody cared about.
So here's Michael Buffer. This is like... And John's standing around and, you know, waiting to ask questions.
Ladies and gentlemen, today here in the greatest city in the world, the Big Apple, New York City.
This guy makes a great living doing this, I think.
How much do you think he gets for one?
I don't know.
He might,
10 grand, you think?
This is all he does, isn't it?
I don't know. I heard he was a disc jockey somewhere in Philadelphia. His name was Highlight. Let's get ready to rumble. And he's like the only guy who does it.
Every boxing match.
Yeah. You know, with all the whole black thing going on, you know, because like a lot of the black boxers like to get black management and stuff. One day they're going to look at Buffer and see how white he is and go, you know what? Let's get a black guy doing this.
Be a black guy doing that.
Let's get ready to rumble in the jungle. You know, there's going to be some, you know, you know it's going to happen.
A revolution.
Yeah. You get some guy to do that. Because he's the only white guy left in boxing. Him and Rock Newman.
Rock is not
questionable.
White. Yeah, okay.
He says he's not white.
Yeah, right. Well, he's just trying to protect his ass. He's whiter than I am.
You say that's how he got there. He keeps saying he's not white.
I certainly win the pigment contest compared to him.
Yeah, but Rock's one of those guys, since he doesn't look black, he's got to wear...
He dresses black.
He's got to wear a kufi and a...
Yeah, he's got the whole outfit.
He talks black.
This guy's whiter than the head of the Ku Klux Klan.
He is Ivory Snow.
And he wears, like, African garb to show everyone that he's black.
A dashiki and a kufi.
That's funny. All right, anyway, so this guy does his thing for a while. It's always funny.
We're proud to announce Bowe versus Holyfield 3, the final chapter. Ladies and...
I met him. He talks like that in real life. He's like, I have to go to the bathroom.
Gentlemen, let's get ready for page 1. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble.
This goes on for a while.
And then they play music?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, this is the Evergreen song, isn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, coming first to the stage from Atlanta, Georgia, a member of the 1984 U.S. Olympic team and bronze medalist.
These guys, even at a press conference, have to be introduced in a spectacular way.
Yeah, this is like the movie Rocky.
Now, remember, this is outdoors.
Yeah.
And, is it?
And it's open to the public.
He stands 6'2". He weighs 212 pounds. His professional record, 31 victories, 2 defeats.
I wonder if they each select their own music. Like, is there a different song?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta hear that.
This is from this song is from Footloose.
Yeah, there's 2 different songs.
22 KOs in a pro career that has captured 3 world championships. The man known as the Warrior, the former 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, Evander Real Deal Holyfield.
That's pretty good. Hey, didn't he once cut one of those for me? I could have sworn we had one of those.
I don't know.
Buffer?
Yeah.
I'll have to check. I don't know if we have.
Where do you go to check something like that?
That would be near the ID thing, but I don't know if I have that on card.
Would you take a look? I could have sworn he cut one.
I think we asked him to cut one once, and he...
What, he had an issue?
I think he did. I don't remember ever having it.
I don't remember playing.
Yeah, I don't remember ever having it.
Half the guys in boxing have been in jail, and he has an issue with me?
He's exclusive to boxers.
Fred, you don't think there is one?
I don't think there is, but I'll look anyway.
In my mind, there is one.
I'll look in your mind.
So what happens when you come? Oh, I see. It's the new music.
Stage, fresh off his 6th-round destruction of Jorge Luis Gonzalez. He's 6'5". He weighs 240 pounds. this 1988 Olympic silver medalist has a professional record.
Somehow I knew they wouldn't be playing Crosby, Stills, and Nash behind him.
7 victories with 31 KOs to his credit against only 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, from Brooklyn, New York, the reigning 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
Do you think he
It's so much funny when you hear it.
Do you think that he sits at home at night and prepares for this by trying to figure out which words to really enunciate?
Yeah.
I think I'll come in on the Big Daddy at the Y on Big Daddy.
Do you think he writes it on
Big Daddy Bowe?
You don't have any idea that he feels it out while he's there.
You're like a scat singer.
I was standing next to the audio console, and he comes up to the guy. He has a bunch of index cards with everything written out.
Yeah.
And he goes to the guy. You got the cassettes with the music. I'm going to cue you for this.
Probably get it on a music stand. What do you think they pay a guy to do that? I'd love to know.
So he plans out the music and everything.
Oh yeah. That's Scott saying it's a whole orchestrated thing. I'm like a virtuoso. Let's get ready. What a great gig.
He turned it into a commercial.
He sure did.
Got money out of that.
Yeah, but I mean, I bust my ass to make a living.
I think he gets at least 10 grand.
See, you're trying too hard.
I am.
Yeah.
I got to tap into something.
Simple like this. Let's get ready to rumble.
I get all complicated. I got a job. I got to be here from 4 in the morning till 5 o'clock at night. All right. So next, then they got a reverend come out. These guys don't say anything. He gives a benediction.
But Howard, you got to understand now. It was
Reverend Wilson.
It was really hot, and now it's getting cloudy, and it's looking like it's going to rain.
Nice.
So the reverend cuts it short.
He does?
He goes as quick as he can.
They make a whole big deal out of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the rest of the press conference,
here's Reverend Wilson.
At this time,
here's God's best friend, Reverend Wilson. And then 2 black men will beat each other up.
I'd like everyone to remain silent. We have with us from the Union Temple Baptist Church in Washington, D.C., the Reverend Willie F. Wilson.
I'm Willie Wilson. The Reverend Willie Wilson, would you?
What should we call him?
Willie or Willie Wilson?
Willie F. Wilson.
Willie F. Wilson. What's the F stand for? Willie.
Let's bow our heads in a word of prayer.
Man of God.
God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, Thou who hast brought us thus far along the way.
Hello, God.
Thou who by thy might has led us into the light, keep us forever in the path, we pray, on these beautiful skies.
What is the reason for the guy giving a benediction?
I don't know, man.
God, we come. Thank you.
Wham the buffet.
At Tyson, I think they had like 12 of these guys.
Really? Ministers and stuff. Religious guys.
Praying that Mike doesn't get into any more trouble.
This is funnier than any Amos and Andy episode. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait till you get to the interview.
Really?
It's unbelievable.
But this is what they planned.
Yeah. I think the interview, the guy didn't know what was coming.
Thank you for your creation and for your people, even as we share in the People's Championship.
That's thunder.
Oh, thunder's gone.
Yeah,
oh, my.
And all the big set is getting blown away.
And nobody planned that it might rain, so there's nothing is covered.
Right.
No umbrellas, no tarps.
The audio board's not covered.
Well, I was in charge of the benediction, and I thought God would listen to me. How did I know it was going to rain?
We ask your guidance and inspiration and power, and might the spirit of your love prevail here today.
You know, if you had a sitcom and you wrote a character, the Right Reverend Willie Wilson, they'd throw it off the air.
Right. So that's a stereotype. Get it out.
Like, Willie Wilson, that's a stereotype.
Our prayer, we pray. Amen.
Amen. 2 people clapped.
Thank you, Reverend Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring to the stage, first up.
Okay, so now what happens is...
We haven't even gotten to John yet. That's pretty funny.
They're gonna bring
I don't know what this guy even said.
No one does. What was the word of God there? I don't know. And what was the prayer for?
The boxes definitely did.
I felt that maybe, during his prayer I'd understand why he was there. But I didn't even understand what he was praying for.
Holyfield's lights were out. Well, that was going on. You know, it must be from getting punched in the head. I can't concentrate on what the Reverend said. I know it must be important, though. Meanwhile, no one else understands it.
You say it in that voice, and everybody thinks, oh, he said something important.
I must be suffering from Dame Bramage. I don't know.
So now what happens is the skies just open up, Howard.
Right.
It is the most unbelievable rain you've ever seen in your life. And
We're all soaked.
And did you ever see the movie The Poseidon Adventure?
Yeah.
It's the same screams. Women screaming. Everyone's screaming to take cover. We didn't put in any weird sound. This is all what's going on.
Yeah, right.
Rock Newman has to grab the microphone and turn it into some sort of publicity event.
I see. Yeah, he thinks he's the new Don King.
Yeah.
Well, Shelley Winters is heading for the hills.
The president of Time Warner Sports, Mr. Seth Abraham.
He never makes it up, I don't think.
Figures a Jewish guy owns the whole damn thing. Seth Abrams, the president.
So everyone's running in a frenzy.
Bo Holyfield, it's such a terribly exciting event.
This is the white guy. This is Rock Newman.
But he's getting, the buckets of water are coming down on him.
And now he feels he's got to yell and stuff.
Explain, yeah.
Yeah, because he's
how the rain is there because of the fight.
Right, they planned it. Is this the right tape?
Yeah.
All right.
It's such a terribly exciting event. The thunder is beginning to clap.
Oh,
the
talk white.
lightning is beginning to shine. The rain is beginning to come. This is upsetting the whole world. This fight is upsetting the whole universe. Bo versus Holyfield. Holyfield versus...
Why don't you say, look, I'm desperate to sell tickets.
Boxing is becoming wrestling.
Yeah. Everyone wants to be... Like, Muhammad Ali used to do it. It was kind of original.
Yeah.
You know, when he used to go out there and yell and stuff. Now everybody's yelling. Rock Newman putting a spin on the rain.
Right.
You know?
It is starting the thunders to roar. It's starting the lightning. It is starting the rain. Watch out, Bo Holyfield. It's big. It's exciting.
Oh, shut up. Don King is jealous of this rap.
It's tremendous. It's the greatest boxing event in the history of boxing.
No, it's not.
Help him out. Bo Holyfield. It is opening up the clouds. It is opening.
Poor guy, meanwhile, in his mind is going, oh, my God. You know, I finally got the press here. I'm trying to do something right.
What is the rain?
Bo Holyfield. Holy cow. Oh, man.
The sky. There's not but one fight that could create this kind of excitement.
How long does he go on with this?
About 10 more seconds.
All right.
This kind of
There's not
activity.
a fight that could create this kind of weather.
Yeah, that's a great rap. Right off the top of his head.
Wait a second.
I don't know. Could there be much brains in that head?
What was that?
I think there was a rape in the crowd.
It was heavy rain.
Rain or shine.
That was good. Dangerous of it.
That was a Friday the 13th scream. Jason's in the crowd.
Yeah.
What kind of activity? Wait a second.
Today, a woman was raped under an umbrella at the Evander Holyfield Riddick Bowe press conference.
Raped by an umbrella.
Today, a woman was raped by an umbrella. There have been no charges. An attorney for the woman said that she would sue. All right, so anyway, that's sort of what was going on, and then that's the build-up, and then
I think that was Doug.
So now John gets to ask some questions. What at the press conference?
So now they move it on over to the HBO building, and they have a new press conference. So before we get started with the press conference, I catch Bo in the hallway.
Oh, you got Riddick Bowe.
Yeah.
Now
is he the world heavyweight champion now, or is George Foreman?
I think Bo is, right?
Bo is.
There's like 7 different.
Yeah, I don't know who's champion of what.
And Foreman had his title stripped for some
right, because he didn't fight in quick enough time.
Maybe.
Or the #1 contender.
Right. Yeah.
So I think this is the part where John's about to interview Riddick Bowe, and somebody comes up to John and gives him a breath mint.
No, I'll tell you what happens. I go up to Bo, say interview him, and Bo goes, whoa! And then he has two of these black guys next to him, like his henchmen, and they go, dude, and they had this, like, this pack of certs to tell me to take.
And did they know you were Stuttering John?
No, so I had to take the cert before I could interview him.
Did you have bad breath?
Well, yeah, I didn't eat lunch all day.
Oh, man.
Dude. It was pretty embarrassing.
And he's got guys standing by with breath mints?
Yeah, with breath mints. He goes, hey, dude, and the guy hands me a breath mint.
How much for a comb?
What were you doing, fasting?
Yeah, because it was at 1 and we were there till 3 now.
Oh, okay.
How you doing, Rick? How you doing? Big fan, man. How's it hanging? Good. It's for XRK Radio also. How are you?
All right.
Do you feel
Cheers on.
What's that?
Cheers on.
My man.
Yeah. Oh, they're giving you the breath mint? Oh, my man.
I don't know what he said. Who is odd? I don't know what he said.
Tis odd. Tis odd. That's his god. He's a Muslim. Tis odd. Scheherazade. I don't know what he said. I got to get a translation on that.
Oh, is that some code they have?
Are we going to rub subtitles on this on the E-show?
You might have to.
Yo.
Who are we going to get to interpret?
I don't know. I think Franchet is an expert in Riddick Bowe language.
You got
Tis all.
Radio also. How are you?
All right.
Do you feel
Cheers on.
What's that?
Cheers on.
My man. Yeah.
Well, the guy knew just what to do.
Yeah. That's a secret code word. I think that's Swahili or something. Maybe that's not English.
Chisholm.
Chisholm.
It's probably his name, the guy's name, maybe.
Tizad.
Yeah, you know. Tizad.
That's an unusual name.
Guy reeks. Tizad.
It must have something to do with bad breath.
Come on, that's embarrassing.
How come when I grunt out words, nobody responds? And the guy's like, what, both? I'm like, I'm speaking perfect English and you don't understand me.
I can't read your mind.
I should be able to say Tizard and you should be able to respond. Tizard.
You spell things out for Gary and he says, I can't read your mind.
All right.
Thanks, man.
And those guys are goofing on you. They're all laughing. Yeah, that's funny. She's got people to hand people breath mints. That's cool. I got to work that into my routine. Hey, Gary, Tizard. When I say Tizard, that means you have breath mints ready. Done. I'm going to try that at the Chuck Norris bachelor party today, just to impress girls. Tizard.
Do you feel that the government acted properly in the Waco situation?
Well, to be quite honest with you, my good friend, I'm not too familiar with it. I don't watch a lot of TV, and so I really have no knowledge on what has been taking place.
Gee, that comes as no shock.
At least he doesn't offer an opinion where he's not well versed in the situation.
Yeah,
I have to commend him for that.
You wish a politician would do that sometimes. I must admit, as hard as it is to believe, I do not read the newspaper or watch TV. No kidding.
I'm in a fog.
Somebody thinks it's going to be the answer to every question. I must confess I'm in a fog. I do not have the facts to anything.
Aside from this fight, I don't know what's going on.
Where's the United States?
I know how to punch you in the face, though. I can do that real good.
Would you trust your children alone in a room to sleep with Michael Jackson?
Well, first of all, would I trust Mike? You know, that's a pretty good question, but in all honesty, I have to be honest with you, my kids don't stay with anyone. I mean, they don't even go stay with their cousins or aunts or uncles, so.
Yeah, but you wouldn't do it with, you know.
If I don't let them go with my own sisters and brothers, I doubt if I would let them go with anyone else, so it's hard for me to answer that question.
You don't do the allegations?
Well, I think Mike is a nice person, and you know, a lot of times when you're in the eye of the public and people can say certain things about you because I've experienced that, they tend to take advantage of you, and then it's hard for you to fight back, and so you never really can tell.
I don't think he knows these are goofy questions. He likes them. He's digging your question.
That was a good question.
Yeah. The only guy. The first time a guy came up to Stuttering John and said, "That's a good question."
Thank you for that question, my man. That was a good question.
You know, my man, that was not a bad question. That was a thoughtful question. All right, I'll entertain it.
Let me think about that.
My own children. I like this guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Double Tizard all around.
Double Tizard.
One Christmas Tizard.
Tizard for everybody.
Tizard for everybody.
Let me ask you, how does Don King manage to kill 2 people and still be a successful millionaire?
Well, Don...
What?
So good.
That's a good question.
No, wait till his response is just amazing.
All right. So the question
is it 2 people that Don King has killed?
Yes. Was it really?
Yes, yes it is.
Really?
Well, it's only 2 mistakes. I mean, I know guys make 10, 11 mistakes.
Fool me once.
No wonder he has no problem with Mike Tyson.
Really can tell.
All right, let me ask you, how does Don King manage to kill 2 people and still be a successful millionaire?
Well, Don King is he's a brainiac. He's very intelligent, and when you're asleep, he's thinking. And so he's 2, 3 steps ahead of you, and it's hard for you to catch up with him when he has that position.
You don't think it should matter that he killed anybody?
You said he killed someone?
Yeah, Don King was convicted of killing 2 people.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's news to me. I didn't know about that. I guess if he's a free man, then they must have found him to be rehabilitated, or he did it in self-defense, or whatever the case may be.
All right,
well, Don King has said he had to do it in self-defense.
Twice.
I believe he'd be innocent.
He didn't say that. No kidding.
You know what? You're teaching this guy a lot of stuff.
That is news to me.
Where have I been?
Nicoma.
Defense or whatever the case may be.
All right, let me ask you, O.J., innocent or guilty?
That's really hard to say. I would like to think that he's not guilty. But I guess the jury would see to it if he is guilty that he'll be punished.
Yeah, with all the evidence, do you think it's kind of pointing that he's guilty?
It's hard to say because you have socks that were there and then it wasn't.
This is going to be great. Is he going to explain the case?
He's a lawyer now.
Yeah.
He's on the defense team. He's aware of this.
This is great. You have socks that were
there and then they weren't there.
Someone's going to put him up on trial for grammar.
Because you have socks that were there and then it wasn't there. I really don't. It's just. I would have to say at this point, if I was a juror, I would say he's not guilty. I mean, if I believe he was guilty, I would still have to vote him innocent because there's too much stuff going on. You really can't tell.
Thank God he's a boxer.
He's even if he's innocent, even if he's guilty, you got to vote him innocent.
Yeah, even if he's that's you know what? As odd as you think that comment is, that's what the jurors are all thinking. Even if he's guilty, you got to say he's innocent.
Even if I think he's
even though the evidence is overwhelming, I would have to find him innocent.
There's too much of it.
There's too much evidence.
It's overwhelming me.
It's overwhelming. He's so guilty. He's so guilty. He said
too much evidence.
Yeah, well, any man who would do it would not leave blood all over the place like that.
It's like the speedometer went all the way around.
Well, that's what it is. He fell off the guilty scale and went back over
there. He started out innocent, and he was so guilty he kept spinning around until he went back to innocent. Riddick Bowe's a pisser, man. Oh, man. What a champ.
But no, what he's actually saying is what they expect the jury to do, even if, there's evidence of guilt. If the defense has mounted a good case, you have to find him innocent.
Yeah, sure.
There's too much stuff going on. You really can't tell. It's so complicated.
Yeah, it's all bogged up.
Let me ask you, have you ever farted while punching your opponent?
Pardon me?
Have you ever farted while punching your opponent?
No. No.
We gotta cut it. We gotta go. Oh, sure? Oh, come on. Just a couple more. Already gotta go in. Oh,
we gotta cut it. You should have cut it 5 questions ago.
I don't think they were cutting it because of discomfort with the questions. He was headed to a press.
Oh, was he? Oh, you mean the farting thing?
He could have cared less.
Riddick liked the fart question.
Yeah, he did.
I think sometimes you punch a guy so hard you fart.
Yeah.
Well,
it's legitimate.
Riddick liked it so much that in the next segment now he's on the podium, and I guess he doesn't realize his mic is on.
Yeah.
And he's explaining to somebody that somebody says in this really weird fart.
No. What happened is he just gets in front of the crowd, and the first thing he says is this. Like,
let's hear this.
No autographs right now.
No autographs. So here he comes up at the press conference.
Yeah. What about you? What about you, Newman?
What?
The guy asked me to have I ever farted when fighting an opponent. How do you answer a question like that?
What do you answer?
Have I ever farted when fighting an opponent?
Now, he doesn't know his mic's on.
Well, he's talking, but everyone's watching him talk.
He's like, how do I answer that? Wait, I got to hear this.
It's very complicated.
You can't just give that a yes or no.
Person like that.
What do you ask?
Have I ever fought when fighting an opponent? I guess I never been hit that hard.
He's what?
Stupid.
That's a stupid question. You're stupid.
Yeah, I'm stupid.
Yeah. Man, that's great stuff.
Not even over yet.
Oh, Evander and everything.
Well, that was the press
There's a major press conference,
All right,
so John gets to yell out questions, I guess.
I must take a break, though. And then, got to get back there.
Because we still have my one-on-one with Evander, too.
Yeah, right. Easy for you to say.
I saw my one-on-one with Evander.
Okay, we'll be back after this. What is the pop-up for you?
This is so cool, man. This is like what I imagine stars do. So Chuck Norris is on the phone.
Yeah.
His fiancée Monica, called me, and she got me on the phone to set it up. What does the party start in 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Chuck is in Michigan, just getting ready to get on his jet. He'll be here on time.
You're kidding?
No.
2.5 hours he'll be here?
I guess so. Let's ask him. He says he's on his private jet.
But it's too late.
Well, we don't start till 11:30.
I started 11. Chuck. Hello?
Hello, Howard.
Chuck, where are you now?
I'm in Detroit, Michigan. Get ready to
come
get
on.
on the plane.
What are you doing? It's your bachelor party day. Get here a little early.
I'll be there in an hour.
You
an hour flight from here.
Oh, it's an hour? Okay.
Yeah.
And then how long is it going to take you from the airport?
Well, I know. How far is it from the airport to Scores?
What airport are you coming into?
Which one are we coming in, Bill? Teterboro.
I don't know
what the hell is that.
I don't know what Jersey.
Are you sure that's in America?
It's going to take about
America.
It's probably about 40 minutes from the airport.
40 minutes?
Is it 40 minutes from the airport?
Oh, dude, we've got the best bachelor party ready to go.
Well, we can't wait. We're on our way.
Yeah, but hurry, because I'm telling you, I can stay till about 2:30 or so.
Okay, well, we'll be there. We'll be there by 11:30.
And don't bring don't bring Monica.
No, hey, no. Robin's not going, is she?
No, girls.
No girls.
It's a bachelor party.
Hey, yeah.
I'm telling you, listen, Chuck.
Yeah.
No fooling around. This is going to be the best time of your life. You're not going to get married after this. Meanwhile, Chuck isn't getting
well,
married.
I'm looking forward to it.
Chuck, I have a speculation here that I'd like to make. You're not really getting married. I think you're doing like what Joe Piscopo does. He gives the girl the engagement ring, and that keeps her quiet for a couple of years.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, don't let that out.
Well, you don't have a date set, do you?
Yeah, August 10th next year.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
See, they have a date.
Yeah. Next year. That's a whole year away.
Yeah, year away.
Figure a way around.
My bet is Chuck goes to Scorsese for his bachelor party. He meets 2 strippers that he falls in love with, dumps Monica, and he's with us for now. He's just going to be it. Would you hurry and get here?
We're getting on the plane right now.
It's ridiculous. There's going to be delays.
No.
I got to talk to him for 1 second because I got to get him right over to Scores now.
All right. Hold on, Gary.
I'm running out to jump on the jet now.
All right, wait. Gary's going to give you some details. Hold on.
Okay, good.
All right, we'll see you in a few.
Okay, Howard.
All right, bye. Well, that's cutting it close.
Wow.
Well, nobody told Chuck when you wanted him to be here.
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't. He's planning on 11:30 arrival.
No. We're going to be well into the party by then.
No, he'll be here way before that.
How do you figure that? He's not even on the plane.
Flight,
An hour flight. He's not at the airport.
He's got to get to the airport.
Then he's got to do a 40-minute commute over to the...
And you know what a 40-minute commute is here. It's an hour and a half.
In the rain, coming into the city at midday.
Right. Papa Foley's just giving him directions now. He don't even know where he's at. Teterboro. What is that?
It'll be another Chuck Norris bachelor party without Chuck Norris.
He was going to come here.
Let me tell you something.
He knew what time to be here.
Let me tell you something. Whether he's there or not, I could care less.
We already had a great party without him.
Right. We already had one of his bachelor parties.
It's just a reason to have him.
There'll be a third. You'll have to have a third one. Eventually, he'll get to his bachelor.
Chuck will be there by 2 as I'm leaving.
Yeah, he didn't give any room for, if they have problems landing, any traffic coming over the bridge.
Right. He's crazy. He's in Detroit.
Yeah. Do I have to save funny money till he gets there?
Yes.
You really shouldn't be able to start the party without him.
Yeah. Whose rule is that?
No.
That's right.
What's he doing in Detroit?
I don't know. I didn't ask him.
Why would you be there? What's the point? It's the day of your bachelor party. Make sure you get in town.
Yeah, why couldn't you come in last night?
All right, let me finish the press conference, and then we can get to the news. All right, so
the press conference starts now, and it's a Q&A.
All right, and you can yell out questions?
Yeah.
All right. So I got to hear. It's going pretty well so far. This is Evander Holyfield, in case you're tuning in, and Riddick Bowe announcing a fight that they're having, and John was there, Stuttering John.
On the floor, please. Fire away. and then we will break down one-on-ones with the various forms of media.
And y'all know what? I forgot to tell you, it feels so good not to have a petition between me and my opponent. This guy here is a class act. Did you see that, man? What's that bug down? Yeah. You know? Yeah. Big gorilla trying to intimidate me.
What the hell are they talking about?
The last guy that Riddick Bowe fought was the Spanish guy.
Oh, yeah.
And they really hated each other. The guy said that he was going to, after he beat up Riddick Bowe, he was going to kick his pregnant wife down a flight of stairs.
Yeah.
So they were, like, really hated each other. They had to put a partition between them.
Yeah, meanwhile, that Spanish guy got his ass kicked.
Kicked bad.
Yeah.
Jorge.
Yeah, Jorge.
Hey, guys, why aren't there any white guys boxing?
You know what? You know what? That's the same guy that asked me, do I fart when I get hit?
Well, actually, the question was, have you ever farted while punching your opponent?
No, I haven't gotten that excited yet.
Total mockery.
Does anybody else have a legitimate or serious question?
That was pretty legitimate.
Yes. Any intelligence attached to it?
I'll be ready. I ain't gonna let a little man whoop me no more.
Just from the media.
You hear me?
Questions only from the media. We're short on time.
Y'all hear that? I ain't letting this little man whoop me no more. Rock, they don't show us.
Evander?
Well, I'm gonna be there now. If you don't start no match, it won't be no match.
When you say you don't want a little man beat you, I'm saying the only way that you can.
No wonder there was nothing in the paper about this thing, because no one understood it.
There's a whole thing about it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, New York Post. We didn't see it yesterday.
Oh, wow. What do they say? You're a moron?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
John's a moron?
Yeah. The headline is John is a moron. No, it's Bo Holyfield. Can't touch this. They say, I don't know. I got to sort of have time to read it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what they say. What do they say?
Just that he's one of your henchmen, and it says here in the paper, I quote, John was armed with 20 questions. They make fun of his stutter. And then they just repeat all his questions.
Yeah, of course. And then they say he's a moron, but meanwhile, they repeat all the questions in the article.
Yeah, got an article out of it.
Yeah.
The problem is that you won't be beat if you don't show.
Well, that's impossible. First of all, I'm getting paid well, and I'm gonna work real hard.
Evander, do you guys think that Michael Jackson really gives it to Lisa Marie?
Okay, we're gonna break down.
What?
And then they just ended it.
They ended it?
They wanted to get away from John's question, so they just ended it.
You know what that is? This guy's crazy.
That's the guy we gave breath mints to. This guy's crazy. This guy's crazy. I like him.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's funny. Now, how do you get Evander Holyfield?
That's me yelling to tell Rock to chill out. Then I just go up afterwards, and Evander's surrounded by a bunch of press, so I go up and say, yo, can I talk to Evander? And he just said, as long as you don't ask any black questions, nothing about blacks.
Okay.
No, he doesn't want. We don't want to talk about blacks.
All right. What is he, racist? Just don't like to talk about blacks.
This guy there?
Yeah.
Okay.
How you doing, Evander?
How you doing?
This is for WXRK.
Why is Evander Holyfield fighting? Doesn't he have like $100 million?
I think these guys like it. I mean, they get addicted to being hit in the head.
Because, I mean, he's a guy who has like a heart condition and stuff. What, why would you...
Well, we're not even sure anymore.
Right.
God might have cured him. Maybe he was misdiagnosed.
Okay.
What else is he going to do?
I mean, if you got $100 million, you got a heart condition.
I could find something.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, how would you catch the Unabomber?
What?
How would you catch the Unabomber?
What they got to do, boxing?
I'll ask you more boxing questions.
Okay.
Why do British blacks think they are superior to American blacks?
What they got to do with boxing?
Why aren't there any gay boxers?
I don't know. That's probably us some. They probably some out there. I don't know. They just probably in the closet.
All right. Let me ask you, who would you rather smash in the face, a black guy or a white guy?
I don't hit nobody.
John. All right, this is more mild. I promise. Do you feel that the government acted properly in the Waco situation?
That ain't got nothing to do with boxing. It's not boxing, of course, and I really don't want to answer.
He's nice. Oh, come on, man.
Maybe he's running for office.
Evander. Who did you think of Howard Stern, Evander?
So what?
Howard Stern.
Oh, what about him?
Do you like him? What do you think of him?
He's okay. He got his own thing.
He got nothing to do with boxing, though.
I work for the Howard Stern Show.
That's good. He got his own thing.
All right, O.J. innocent or guilty?
I'm not the judge.
What do you say?
I'm not a judge.
I'm not a judge. No, the judge doesn't make that decision anyway.
I'm not the judge.
What do you think, though?
It's not about what I think. It's not about what I think.
All right, Evander. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Well, he did ask the one boxing question, why are there no gay boxers?
And he didn't even have an answer. He said there might be.
Could be in the closet. But
I don't know.
He was willing to field any boxing question. He stuck to his gun.
He's an honest man. Oh, weren't you delightful at that event? Aren't they glad you were in? weren't they delighted that you snuck in? All right, Stuttering John, everybody. Congratulations, John, on another great set of interviews.
There was one more thing if you wanted. Rock Newman said some stuff about you, and then he said some stuff about Robin.
Oh, really?
A little Robin story that.
Yeah, a little weird Robin story.
Really?
Weird Robin story. I don't know the man.
I'd like to hear that.
Stuttering John, how are you? Yeah, what happened? You freaked out on my questions over there.
Well, no. What I was trying to make this press conference be about was a press conference of importance, of intelligence, and of pertinence. Your questions were stupid and impertinent.
Well, Rock, I have an IQ of 136. It's very just insulting to say they weren't intelligent. I mean, you know.
Oh, John ad-libbing now.
Here we go.
John doing the John show.
Oh, just stop.
Here we go. We're in for lots of fun.
Yeah.
I have an IQ.
136.
Well, Howard, right in front of the whole place, he starts going, how I'm stupid.
You are stupid.
People want to know.
I'm not questioning your intelligence. I'm questioning the stupid question you asked.
What do you think of Howard Stern?
I think Howard Stern is a genius.
Oh, so you do like him?
Oh, man, I think Howard Stern is an absolute genius.
I didn't know that.
Well, then I think you're black. I take it all back.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, all right.
Howard Stern, and I think Robin Quivers is even smarter. She's a lot better looking.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
All right. Rock, thanks a lot, man.
Okay. You know, I remember Robin from Washington, D.C., Rock Creek Park, and someone dumped some water on her, and it was like a wet T-shirt contest. I've never forgotten that vision. Hi, Robin.
And that was pre-breast, reduction.
It absolutely was.
I can attest to that. Is that right, Robin?
No way.
You were in a wet T-shirt contest?
No
At Rock
way.
Creek Park, does that sound familiar?
I don't even know where Rock Creek Park is.
Oh, yeah. Left that out of your book, huh?
If that had happened, it certainly would have been in my book. But,
that would burn in my memory.
I was not one of those Robin Quivers impersonators out there getting water dumped on her head.
To side.
Here's a breath mint for you.
Thank you.